And sportsmen and outdoor adventurers alike can enjoy West Virginia's lovely lakes.
Good Halloween Friday evening, everyone. How are you? It's good to see you, and it's good to be seen by you. Welcome, of course, one and all to the show. I am your spooky host for the evening, the one and only the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear on a Friday. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Michael, good to see you. Cuthbert, how are you? Tolomicus, Bob Jester, Rabbit, Albuquerque Halsey, how are you out there? I would say Halsey is probably, of the people currently in the live chat, Halsey, I have probably known the longest. He and I go back to the old school days. Damien, Robert Phillips, Great Old Ones channel. I owe you an email, by the way, Great Old Ones. That is coming. I want Joe Facetious. David Montgomery checking in from over on Twitter space. How are you? Or X, excuse me. X, I should call it. Do you count 9 box sets? You might count 9 box sets out there, but there's more than that. Guys, you have 3 hours remaining. 3 hours remaining. If you want a chance to win one of these reproduction original D&D box sets, this is the only time they will be offered as free gifts for the holiday giveaway season. If you want a chance to win one before tonight is over, literally before midnight tonight, you can sign up as a patron. The Patreon link is coming across right there, or you can join us as a channel member here on YouTube. You can do both of those at the lowest tier possible, the lowest possible tier. You don't have to jump in at $10. You don't have to jump in at $5. You can do it for as little as $2.99 a month over on YouTube, or if you're really thrifty, $1 a month over on Patreon. Stay as a patron or as a channel member until the end of December, and you will be put in to for a chance to win one of 4 of these sets that I have created, and you see them all out here. These are not just reproductions of original D&D. These are reproductions of original D&D and a reproduction of Chainmail. So I'm really hyped about this, and we've gotten a lot of good response from that. So again, this is your big chance. This is your big chance for just a couple of bucks if you go the Patreon route. Just a couple of bucks. Think of it as $2 for a raffle ticket, if you will. And you will automatically be entered in. On Christmas night, we are going to spin a wheel. Everyone's name will be on it. We're going to spin a wheel with all of our patrons and all of our channel members' names on that wheel. We're going to spin it, and if your name is selected, you will receive one of the sets. We're going to spin it 4 times. So, like, if you don't get it on the first pass, don't be like, oh, the heck with this, and drop, just open up a tab and drop here, because every time you don't win, your odds of winning goes up. But I will tell you that if you think you'll double your chances by double dipping, that is being over on Patreon and on YouTube membership, it is 1 entry per supporter, regardless of which or both platforms you are on. So, and the one thing also that I want to point out is, again, it doesn't matter what tier, $10, $5, $1 on Patreon, or $2.99 on YouTube. It doesn't matter. You have the same chance of winning. So I'm hyped about it. Some cool folks have joined us as both members and patrons, and I hope you guys will stick around. I hope you guys will stay. I've got some cool stuff to bring to patrons and to channel members in 2026. I'm excited about that. And one thing I will also mention to you here is that we are going to be doing some really cool stuff with the Patreon. People have asked me. Now, I want to mention something aside. I've had a few people ask me, because they know that 2 of these handmade repro sets are being donated. 3 of these handmade repro sets are being donated to charity auctions at conventions. One is going to Claricon 2026, one is going to Page 2026, and one is going to EggCon 2026 to be auctioned off. So obviously the calculus is I'm giving away 4 sets. I'm donating 3 sets. That's 8 left. So people have said, are you going to sell those? Or can I buy one of the leftovers? All I can say to that right now is just wait until 2026. Just wait until 2026. That's not a yes, that's not a no. But you will have to see. Speaking of waiting, we're just waiting on one more person to join us here in the backstage area. As soon as he rolls in, we'll get going on. Now, maybe you're new to the channel. Maybe you're one of the fine folks who joined us as a channel member just today, or maybe you're just stopping by. Maybe you're not a member. Maybe you're not a subscriber at all. Maybe you've just swung by for the first time and you want to know what's going on. We're going to be doing some actual play Call of Cthulhu. We started with 4 investigators back at the beginning of October. There's 2 left. 1 has died. 1 went insane. There's 2 remaining. So as soon as our other player investigator gets into the backstage area, we will be kicking this off. Now, Call of Cthulhu has a very, very cool sort of alternate setting called Delta Green, and it leans heavily into what if X-Files, but also what if Call of Cthulhu. So we're exploring that a little bit, and our investigators are new recruits into the ranks of Delta Green. That is sort of a counter conspiracy deep within the federal government, trying to uncover and expose nefarious deeds being committed by the mysterious Majestic 12 organization. And it is set in modernish times, This particular campaign we've been running since the first Friday in October is set in the year 1989 in rural West Virginia. Our investigators have been tasked by their mysterious handler to go out and discover hey, St. Cuthbert, thank you very much. I appreciate you too, man. Thank you very much for the super. God bless you. They have been tasked to go out and investigate extra normal activities regarding the mysterious Lake Obred in the deep wilderness of West Virginia. And what can I say other than, unfortunately, they have recognized the bodies in the water. There is some force, some entity within the lake that drives people mad and compels them to enter the lake. And when they do, they're never seen again. So we will have to see whether or not our investigators will survive tonight with their sanity intact. So we are waiting now for just our two remaining investigators to join us in the back room here. So here's hoping. Now, I do want to I do want to say that I hope everyone is having a wonderful Halloween. We've been having a good one. Not giving out candy this year. We did last year, but we've eschewed this year. My oldest daughter is not really interested, and my youngest went to a friend's neighborhood to trick or treat. So we just kind of stayed in. Although I do hope to drive insane and potentially slay these two investigators in time to be able to watch It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown tonight. That's my hope. Joe Facetious gave out Soylent Green. It's funny you should mention that. I actually had a neighbor giving out, this is a couple of years ago, they were giving out Jello shots to parents. I just want to point that out to parents. They were very strong little Jello shots. So, you do recognize the bodies in the Soylent Green. As guac? No, not as guac. But that does bring up something else interesting. We, of course, are waiting for, not waiting, I guess we're waiting for it, but we are looking forward to April because the weekend around April the 9th through the 12th, we are going to be doing a little convention right here at the Delver's Dungeon, a virtual convention, an online gaming convention, the Great Underground Online Gaming Convention, or the GWOC, as we call it around here, April 9th through 12th. We have got panels of guest speakers lined up. We're going to have an artist alley again this year with the awesome Tracy Lesh. He's going to be there. We're going to have games 24 hours a day. So if you're in another country and you want to get together at a virtual convention and run games at heretofore crazy hours, it's not like I've got to lock up a civic center or something. You feel free to come and run your games at the GWOC. And that's all on Discord. And the cost to you, dear viewer, is $0.00. You don't have to pay for travel. You don't have to pay for a hotel. There's no badge fee. If you want to buy merch, we're going to have merch. That I can't give out free. But you will have merch, and that is pretty cool. We've got some great merch. The designs aren't finalized yet, so I don't really have it to show off. Dying Breed Tabletop, good to see you. So we're going to get going here with GWOC 5. That's right, GWOC 5. So I'm excited about that. and I hope you guys are too. Lots of good games, lots of good people, and it's all in a virtual environment. There's no like get a diamond badge, get a gold badge, blah 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 blah. No, just come in, sign up for the games you want to sign up, and play. And I'm gonna do live streams about signing up. And of course, some of you may be wondering about game masters and game mastering. Well, we've got game masters. I'm going to be running stuff. Other people are going to be running stuff. It's going to be lots of fun. I'm excited about it. I hope you're excited about it too. So in just a couple more minutes here, as soon as we get our remaining player into the live stream back room area, the back rooms, maybe that should be next year's horror Call of Cthulhu. I throw them in the back rooms. So, but regardless of that, as soon as he gets in here, we'll get going on the game. Some people have asked, by the way, what edition of Call of Cthulhu are we running? The beautiful thing about Call of Cthulhu is over the course of essentially 5 editions, it didn't really change. It started to change with 6, and I think 7 is neither fish nor fowl. So we're somewhere in that use percentage dice system of first through 5th. Now, my favorite version, and it happens to be Sandy Peterson's favorite version too, is see if I can do this without causing an avalanche, is the 4th edition. This is an omnibus set. It's got a bunch of cool stuff in it. It's Sandy's favorite. Because it has his picture on the back. That is an actual photograph. It's the only version of Call of Cthulhu with Sandy Peterson's photo on the back. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit, and you guys can see that there. Yes, that is Sandy's photo. To the best of my knowledge, this is one of the few TTRPGs that actually has a photo of the creator included in the core rules. So take that for what it's worth. But I love this one. It's got a humor section in the back. It's got this great chart for how big or how small is my character compared to various Call of Cthulhu monsters. And it's just an all-around solid edition. And it's the edition I was introduced into Call of Cthulhu with. Now, I did get from Chaosium on their, I think, 35th or maybe 40th anniversary of Call of Cthulhu, they actually did a box set re-release of the very first edition of Call of Cthulhu, which I will show you guys here as I knock over things that I didn't want to knock over. I actually picked this up. Now, this is very cool. Hey, Kabuki, good to see you. What's cool about this is it is almost completely identical, down to coming with a comment card you could send off to Chaosium at their old offices, that sort of thing. It is truly an awesome throwback version of Call of Cthulhu. Unfortunately, I did not have the funds to get the 2-inch thick box, which has which came with a bunch of adventures, but I already have most of those adventures, so it didn't confront me that much. But I absolutely adore Call of Cthulhu in all of its many varied forms, except 6th and 7th, but only because I haven't played them yet. Let me see if I can put this back. There we go. And let me just pick up some stuff here. If I live in Australia, I can still get the 2-inch box set for 119. Even in US dollars, by the comparison, that clocks in at about 80, 85. That's a little rich for my blood. I would love to have it, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's just not something the Delver can afford. Sound like the boulder from Avatar: The Last Airbender. The Delver can't afford the 2-inch box set. The Delver has mixed feelings about spending his money on that. So, we're going to get going here in just another minute. We are 20 past the hour, so we're going to roll on. And as much as I hate to do this to our lone investigator, he may have to try and make it on his own, but we'll see. Yes, I am the Dungeon Stupid Delber. Thank you, Dungeon Stupid Delber. That's me. And let's zip back out there so you guys don't have to stare at my great giant forehead. Yeah, we did have a lot of fun on Tuesday, Brandon. Yes, we did. Happy Halloween to you too, Kabuki. So I hope you all got the good stuff tonight. Now let me just do a quick straw poll for you folks out there. Is it Milky Way or Snickers? Now everybody I know just goes gaga for Snickers. I'm a Milky Way guy. Okay, the peanuts and Snickers are nice, but give me the caramel and the chocolate and the nougat, just unadulterated. I will trade you all of my Snickers for all of your Milky Ways every night of the week and twice on Sunday. Halsey says, is it not Dumber Delver? No, I was given the name Dungeon Stupid Delber by someone who has a very keen sense of humor and pretends to be a real idiot on stream. I mean, it has to be an act. It has to be an act. So I told Mike it used to be Snickers, but allergies. You have my condolences, my friend. The Crunch Bar. Oh man, Nestle Crunch. If you buy a bag full of Nestle assorted fun-sized chocolates and Nestle Crunch are in there, you will come back to your Hershey bars, your Mr. Good bars, and so on and everything else, and a whole bunch of blue wrappers. I'm just going to warn you. Yes, I'm the Dungeon Stupid Delber. All right, we are going to go in. I keep saying I've heard of them, but I don't think I've had them, Kabuki. I have heard of them. All right, let me see here. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds absolutely amazing, Kabuki. Yum, yum. I do love dark chocolate. Like really dark chocolate with sea salt caramel. Oh, man. Wow, that's very cool, Michael. Good for you guys. All right. Okay. So, I'm going to put my headphones on here and I'm going to have some fun tormenting a single player And I'm hyped about that too. So last week, as you remember, Eddie and of course, Andrews and Steckler were our sole survivors of the quartet. Andrews and Steckler decided to leave the blockhouse next to Lake Obrid and try and escape the area. No sooner had they been approaching the highway when they came under sniper fire. Turning and running for their lives, they saw a ruined cabin. They ran for cover, but they were already there. And what does that mean? We're going to find out in just a minute. So without further ado, everybody, please welcome Yang Yan Zhao. You can find him at Yang Yan Zhao 4 here on YouTube as Eddie Steckler.
Hey, hey.
Hey, Yang. All right. So here's the situation. You're running through the heavy woods. You hear the crack of a bullet, subsonic, zipping past you. You turn and run for the shade of nearby trees. You look over, and Andrews is running alongside you, weaving and dodging and trying to get out of the line of fire as another bullet, boom, impacts a tree nearby you. Give me an idea roll. We'll just start this right off. Give me an idea roll.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, I forgot to load up the dice roller. Give me one second.
Fine. Oh my. I ideaed him right off the screen, so he'll be back in a second while he gets that set up, guys. Yang, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. Loading
That's okay.
apparently kicked me out of StreamYard reason. 54. And my
54
idea is 80.
All right, your idea is 80. So yeah, as you run for cover, you see yourself standing there in the shattered doorway of a dilapidated cabin, waving and beckoning. Give me a sand roll, please.
Okay. Oh, going for the quick finish tonight, I see.
Could be.
12.
All right, so you don't lose any sand. You just you just keep repeating to yourself over and over again. I do not recognize the bodies in the water. I do not recognize the bodies in the water. You stumble forward, and there's no one in the cabin. Light pours in through slits in the gaps in the old slat roof. There's missing floorboards here and there, so there's earth, there's green moss up on the walls, a rusted collapsed bed frame in one corner, a stone fireplace that's kind of half fallen in on itself. You turn to look for Andrews, and he's not behind you, and you don't hear his footsteps approaching.
So just to clarify, does Eddie still have his pistol?
We actually did a luck roll when you were thrashing around in the water. You probably lost it.
Okay. All right. So I want to look around this cabin real quick. What's in here?
What is in here is a as I said, a Just there's a sink hanging off the wall. There's a broken down table, a broken down bed. Give me a spot hit. What? Well, let me ask you this. What are you looking for?
At this point, any sort of a weapon or maybe some kind of communication gear like a radio, because I think they were missing some radios back at the what do you call it,
The
other
blockhouse
place? Yes, the blockhouse.
No, you don't remember
Oh.
any radios missing, but go ahead. Give me a spot hidden roll.
Oh, nice. 15.
Nice. Okay, so you're pushing stuff around. You're trying to be as quiet as you can. And so, like, you carefully drag the bed frame out of the way. You're looking here and there. You see that there is a hand axe and a fireplace poker. The hand axe is lying next to the fireplace. Maybe it was used to split kindling. And there's a fireplace poker in the fireplace itself.
Is there a fire going or not going at the moment?
Oh, no. This fireplace has not seen fire in a long time. This cabin is, I mean, you're surprised it didn't fall down when you ran into it. That's how dilapidated it is.
Well, then he's going to take both. He's going to dual wield it.
All right. So you've got a fireplace poker and you have a you have a hand axe. Give me an idea roll again, please. And for those of you who are asking about Doom's character, 89. Yeah, this is just a rundown, dilapidated cabin. You seat yourself on the edge of the rusty bed frame, just to take some of the weight off of your feet because there's no place else to sit in here. And plus, that's on a more secure and sturdy looking part of the floor. There's maybe like a foot gap between the floor and the dirt, the ground underneath it. You can see places where they've collapsed. But Doomsword has just pinged me. He is on his way here. He had some affairs to deal with, but he'll be with us shortly. So yeah, so you've got you've got at least you've got some cover now. At least you have some shelter now. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say that Eddie is a smarty pants. So would he be able to, he has physics. Could he perhaps calculate how far he ran in the dead panic and like sort of triangulate his, like, how far is he away from the lake? How far back to a road? If he had some rough idea.
Let's see. It's not really an application of physics. That's kind of something else. Give me a listen roll though for Eddie. I know Eddie has a good listen.
Uh, 54. Oh, it's 55. So we just made
okay. You hear heavy footsteps stomping through the underbrush, getting ever closer to the cabin. Doomsword, welcome. You're muted if you're speaking, my friend. Hey.
Yeah, I'm speaking now. Hey, how's it going? Hey, sorry, I had a wrestling with 6.66 million Scoville unit capsicum oleo resin. playing with my
Oof.
kids, and my ulcer started acting up, and it was excruciating for like 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh, dude. Well, I am sorry about that. So, as you guys were running for cover, you heard the crack of a subsonic round passing nearby. You turned and bolted into the woods and saw a what looked to be a dilapidated, rundown cabin. You're basically, there's no path leading up to it. You can just see it between the trees. So you're both kind of weaving in and out, hoping you could keep somebody from getting a bead on you. And you tripped, fell, rolled into a ditch, pushed yourself up, looked around. You're looking around in a panic, and you look up and you see the cabin. Give me an idea roll as you're looking there at the door of the cabin.
All right, just a moment. I gotta grab my guy up real quick here.
That's fine. Your idea is 60 if you need that real quick.
Okay, thank you. I've got him. Yeah, thank you. And all right, here it goes. Ooh, 93.
Okay. Give me a sand roll, please.
All right. That would be a 45. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Hey, 22.
Yeah, so you realize that's the cabin that you were looking at before. You run up to it hoping that you're not skylining yourself, presenting too much of a target silhouette. And Eddie, Jimmy burst into the cabin.
Well, Eddie, he's probably going to freak out a little bit, being surprised, and he will use his Japanese skill to say "Tomorrow ni utsu," as he waves the poker and the axe at the guy who just ran in.
Okay. There's Eddie sitting in front of you. He screams something in Japanese and waves a fire poker and a small hand axe at you.
Hey, whoa there, Eddie. What are you doing?
I don't recognize you in the water.
I put my hand on my Rambo knife. I think you've seen how effective this is, Eddie, ain't you? You recognize me. It's Jimmy, man.
Yeah. How do I know you're really Jimmy?
I'll pull out the knife.
He will raise the axe and the poker even higher in his hands.
Yeah, man, it's Jimmy. Remember, I came to your rescue. I stabbed them creeps in the back.
Well, yeah, you did, but how do I know you're still Jimmy?
Well, how about this then? I'll drop it on the floor and hold out my arms, and he can attack me if he likes.
I think Eddie's gonna lower. He's still got the poker and the axe in his hand, but he's gonna lower him down, and he'll say, "Where'd you go?"
Man, I just fell down. I just fell down, and I think I hit my head or something. Things are still a little bit foggy. I heard something off in the distance. I don't know exactly what it was, but it's usually the sound that's made when a man's life is taken, you know?
We got to get out of here, man.
Yeah, I agree. Mind if I pick up my weapon?
Yeah, go ahead.
No funny business, right?
It better not be any.
All right, kid. I'll grab it.
Okay, so you pick up the knife. You guys are in the cabin. Let me see. I want both of you guys. What might this be? We'll just make it a simple listen roll. We'll start with Andrews. Dooms, give me a listen roll. Okay. Yang, give me a listen roll.
35.
Okay. So one of the things that you guys notice as you kind of sit there plotting and planning with what to do next is that you don't hear any birds, you don't hear any like the buzz of insects. There's nothing. Maybe a faint whisper of a breeze, but there's nothing that you hear in the way of wildlife. No chirping birds in the distance, nada.
Notice how it got quiet.
Yeah, it's too quiet.
Actually, give me an idea roll, both of you. Doom's 66. Let's see. Andrews. Yeah, it seems like it just got quiet. Give me a roll for Steckler there.
46.
All right.
44.
All right. It occurs to you, you haven't heard, like, since you've been there, you don't recall hearing birds chirping, no screech of eagles in the distance. Even when you were near the lake, the water, you didn't recognize the sounds of insects near the water. You didn't recognize.
It just occurred to me that there's no birds, there's no insects. Everything's totally quiet. I mean, it's like we're not even in West Virginia.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it does seem a little quiet, don't it?
Well, hey, all right. So how are we gonna get out of here?
Well, we go out the way we came in. I mean, unless by here you mean out of this situation.
Yeah, both. It's kind of the same thing.
I don't know, man. Seems every which way we go, something turns up bad.
Yeah, but tell you what, let's not go to that lake again.
Every which way I go, I end up at that lake. I mean, I ain't feeling too good, but
What? You ain't feeling
internal stuff. But all of this don't seem right.
Yeah, definitely not right. What time of day is it?
It is still, it's like mid-morning, like mid-late morning.
It's still early. Maybe we should start making our way out. I really don't want to be out in the woods at dark.
Yeah, I agree with that. Although it might be safer.
Well, I don't know. This cabin doesn't look too safe. Just even the structural damage Doesn't look safe.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
think it is. I mean,
If
maybe
we,
it's a little bit defensible, but maybe we could try to get out of here again. I don't like the idea of trying to traipse around and track around in the dark, but
It's
maybe we got
just
time
to
to
let you
find
know.
someplace to hole up.
Just to let you know, the cabin's not defensible. So somebody could hit you with a rock from
Right.
outside the cabin.
yeah. Let's get going. I mean, I want to put as much distance as we can away from this place.
All right. Give me a navigate roll as you guys exit the cabin. Give me a navigate roll for Andrew's Dooms.
Sure thing. Ah, come on.
Okay. So you guys start moving in what you think is the direction to take you maybe safely away from here. The ground starts to descend and becomes marshy and reedy in the direction that you're currently going.
Hey Jimmy, why is it getting marshy and reedy if we're walking away from the lake?
That's
Eddie
what I
still
was
has
talking about, man.
Eddie
Oh,
still has
no.
the poker and the axe, by the way. I don't know. Should we double back or?
Yeah, we can turn around. I tried that before. Ended up in the same spot. Strangest thing, you know.
Maybe it's because your head's all dizzy.
Man, it might be. Say them weirdos we killed, they didn't put any drugs in you or anything, did they?
No?
I don't think they did in me neither.
All right.
This just don't seem right.
So yeah, we should be all right, but I don't want to see any more bodies anywhere. Lake, no lake, I don't care. No more bodies.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So you guys proceed to attempt to hike away from the lake. Dooms, give me another navigate roll, and I'll throw in that you guys are turning and walking away. Okay.
That's better.
You very easily find your way back to the cabin, and you realize, and by the way, you do have a functioning watch. We did determine that last week. You do have a functioning watch. That whole round trip took you maybe a half an hour, including standing there in the marshy spot and having a discussion. You can see there's overgrown but clearly visible now behind the cabin. There's a path that winds up and away from the direction that took you towards the lake. So it's like the land rises ever so slightly, and you can kind of follow that up if that's the way you want to go.
And look there, I would have never missed this. And I don't think its age crept up on me neither. Something weird here, man. Keep your eyes open. Let's go that way.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so you follow the path. Let's see. What would HPL do at this point? Probably fade back to the insane asylum where Andrews is explaining, and that's why I had to kill dear Edward.
Or just say it was too horrible to describe.
Yes. Ooh. All right. So after another maybe 15 minutes at most of hiking, you come out into what is very clearly a cleared out, emptied space. There is a thick carpet of pine needles covering everything, but you have come out into a large oval that you recognize. It's kind of a ubiquitous design, Andrews. And Steckler, even like with your NSA training and your observational skills, this is some kind of man-made traffic oval. So Andrews, yeah, this is like your typical turnaround spot that you'd see in a campground area. And to your left, moving further still away from the the direction of the lake, you think is a lone driveway.
Okay, no idea what's down the driveway, right? Like it winds off into the
right.
The trees or whatever.
It winds off to the left.
And no cars parked off to the side or anything.
No, not that you see.
Man, wait, does this driveway look familiar? Like we haven't seen this before, right?
No, you have not been here before since you've been here.
Okay. I don't know, man. Where there's a driveway, there's got to be cars or a house or something.
It could be an old ranger station or something.
Well, maybe they got like a radio in there, or an old Jeep, or
yeah. I'm betting,
something.
hoping they don't have a lake in there or it don't lead down.
Yeah. No more lakes.
All right, so you guys head in that direction?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You follow the driveway along, and here and again, you can absolutely see patches of asphalt where the pine needles have blown away or washed away. You're on a driveway. You're on a paveway of some kind as you go along. It's maybe another 15, 20 minutes walking, and you encounter two things. On the right hand, well, actually, no, it would be on the left hand side of this narrow paveway. There is an intact cabin. The back of it facing you, you can see what appears to be a power meter. Little flight of stairs that goes up to a screen door behind which is shut a wooden door. Just beyond that is a 10-foot chain link fence topped with concertina. It extends in both directions. There is not a gate here. It simply cuts the road just in front of this cabin area.
Sorry.
Okay, so it's interposing. Like we would have to make it through the fence to get to the.
No, it's on the other. It's on the other side of the cabin. You can go as far as the cabin, and just beyond the cabin is where the fence perimeter is.
We should look at the cabin. Maybe there's some way to open the fence, or I don't know, a gun or something.
Yeah, well, hang on. Let's take a look at that power meter. We'll go over there, or I will, assuming it's one of those spinning disc affairs.
Yes.
And is it spinning?
Is it moving? Right.
It is not.
Maybe it's just because everything's turned off. Maybe if we find the breaker box.
Eddie, give me a, let's see. Give me an electrical repair roll for Eddie.
Gotcha.
This is right in your wheelhouse.
Oh, 45, no problem.
45, no problem. Yeah, there is a mains breaker, like literally. There's that big, thick Python diameter conduit line going out of the meter box to a big gray box next to it.
And
you realize that's probably the breaker box.
Eddie will open it up to see if it's on, if anything's tripped.
There are a couple of breaker switches here that are on, but the big red lever is down.
Indicating that it's off.
Yes, with your electrical repair roll, yes, you know that down is off. Anyone out there who knows better that says that down is the on position, I'm sorry I didn't consult with you before tonight.
Maybe we should take a look in the cabin before we turn it on. I mean, I could turn it on.
All right, man. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? We turn it on. What's the worst that's gonna happen? We leave it off.
Well,
I
if
don't
you turn
know
it
that
on,
either one's gonna be better.
Maybe it electrifies the fence or something.
Yeah.
And we're inside the fence, so I don't want to be. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You want to turn it on, or?
Let's do it.
All right, Eddie will flip the switch.
All right. How many hit points does Eddie have? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So you throw the lever. I just wanted to make sure you could see that dying breed. But I can tell you, you're not. Nobody around these parts banned you from my chat. So if anyone's having trouble seeing dying breeds post, it's YouTube weirdness, or it could be StreamYard weirdness because of how StreamYard concatenates stuff. I don't know. You throw it. There's a faint hum. Do you hear like a faint clack, and then the box is humming ever so slightly.
Did any noticeable lights or anything like that come on?
Not on this side, no.
Well, we're not dead.
All right. Well, let's see what's in the cabin.
All right, man.
We'll go check the cabin.
Okay. Are you going up to the door in the rear of the cabin? Are you walking around the cabin? What are you doing?
I assume we'll go up to the rear, right?
Yeah.
Up the little stairs or whatever to the screen door and then the wooden door or whatever it is.
Just like three steps made out of concrete, a big metal railing, because can't not have OSHA regulations, right? So you go, the screen door is unlocked, the wooden door, which does have a window in it, but there's a Venetian blind shut over it. That door appears to be locked.
Eddie will try to pick that lock.
Does Eddie have lockpick?
He has locksmith.
Let's see. Locksmith. Give me a locksmithing roll.
Oh, nice. 39.
All right. Okay. It takes you a minute. Like you look around. You finally, like, you use the edge of the axe kind of as a shim. Anybody coming behind you will know that you basically wedged the edge of the axe in and rocked it back and forth to move the belaying pin out of the way. But eventually you hear a click and the door swings open. It is dark inside.
All right, I'll push the door in and walk in, feeling along whichever side the door doesn't open on, if there's some sort of light switch or something.
Okay. Yeah, your hand brushes a light switch.
All right, turn that on.
Hang on 1 second, Dooms. All right. So you hit the switch and there's a hum. There's a fluorescent light overhead comes on. In the middle of this room, there's a steel desk. Off to one side is like a little L-shaped kitchenette kind of area. There's a coffee pot. There's a wall in front of you with a door that you think may go further into this cabin area.
Does it seem unnatural? Like the inside seems larger than it did from the outside?
No.
Okay.
No, it just seems like there's a wall dividing it laterally. You're in a back office type of area.
Okay. Eddie will search around. He's looking for anything, maps, journals, notes, something that could help him figure out either where he is or what exactly is going on.
Okay, Dooms, while Eddie is doing that, what is Andrews doing?
Yeah, he's gonna go up and check out that door. I don't want to touch it or anything like that, but maybe just focus on listening intently, despite the ruckus of Eddie shuffling through things.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you guys. I was teasing about super chatting, but you guys bid anyway. Thank you very much. Yes, the live chat view is working. All right. So give me a listen roll then, please, for Andrews as you approach the door to try and hear something.
All right. Ugh.
Yeah. Nah. You're hearing a bunch of nothing.
Eddie, you finding anything over there?
So Yang, you are looking around. Let me see. What might I hate to reduce it to this, but you know what? I'm gonna say a spot hidden roll, Yang. Hey, Dying Breed, man, I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. I tease you guys about it, and you're always super nice. Okay. So Yank 62, your spot hidden is 55. You don't really see anything out of the ordinary. The desk drawer, there's like 3 desk drawers on the left, and then a big deep one for like hanging files, and then a short one on the right. And then of course there's the middle drawer where you'd find your paper clips and pens and notepads and stuff like that. They're all empty. in this desk, they are all empty.
Okay. Then I guess he'll go over to Jimmy and say, "There's nothing here."
All right. Maybe the place was abandoned. I don't know.
Well,
The coffee pot and whatnot stained, or everything's cleaned up. Is it dusty in here?
Curiously, the coffee pot has a thick, dark stain in the bottom quarter of it. Not like, well, it's built up over a while, but literally like someone made a pot of coffee and then it has sat there and evaporated over time.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and flip open the little black top, assuming it's one of those, and kind of rub my finger in there to see if any of it comes off.
Yeah, it's got it's in the actual terrain itself.
Yeah, in the right.
Yeah, it comes off on your fingers. There's kind of a sour smell standing next to it. Hey, William Shakespeare, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it, sir. Stick around to the end of December as a channel member, and you will be automatically entered for the drawing for one of these replica original D&D sets. Thank you.
Yeah, Eddie, people ain't been around in a while, but not that long.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should check that room and then if nothing there. We should figure out how to get through that fence.
Fine by me.
So Eddie will, God help us, open that door.
Okay. The door swings open. You are behind a shallow counter. You're looking into what kind of looks like a lobby sort of area. There's a door in the middle of the far wall. There's off to your right, there's kind of a Dutch door affair, but you can tell that opens to the outside. There's a cash register next to it. But out in the room proper, there's a couple of comfortable looking couches, all facing towards. There's a door in the middle of the wall. There is a huge map hanging on the wall opposite of one of the couches. It's very dark in here because there's no lights on. There's a little bit of light filtering in from around the blinds that are all drawn. Eddie, there is a Motorola radio, as in two-way radio, sitting on the counter.
There's radio and a map in here. I'll check those out. Why don't you look for some lights?
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for lights.
Okay. Yeah, there's like two old tin covered lantern style it's got like a conical tin shade. There's two of those hanging from the ceiling here, but more practically, there's a fluorescent light on the ceiling beams. This is an open ceiling kind of structure, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And attached to the cross beam, there's a fluorescent light fixture, and there's a couple of switches along the wall.
Yeah, I'll turn on both of the switches.
Okay. Yeah, so it is very, very bright in the room. Also, when he turns that on, Eddie, you hear a pop and see the little see a meter kind of do that, and now there's a faint glow from the front of the radio.
Do I hear anything on the radio?
Well, no.
Okay. Then he will leave the radio aside for the moment and look at the map and try to find the "You are here" marker.
There actually is an orange dot, kind of close-ish to the center. You think the scale here is 1 inch equals 1 mile, and maybe foot and a half, 20 inches from where that orange dot is a large body of water labeled Lake Obred that is just due south of where you are on the map.
All right, we can't go south.
Yeah, let me have a look at that. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, so you went over to flick on the lights, which is they're all kind of over near the register. Give me a spot hidden roll.
All right, certainly. Come on now.
A 50, and your spot hidden. Let's
31.
Your 31. Okay. All right. So you do notice this doesn't really require a spot hidden. You do notice that there's a few bins under the counter, under the cash register, that's sitting there.
All right, I'll go ahead and shuffle through those then.
Okay. There's a leather wallet with no ID in it. No like driver's license in it or money in it, but there's a library card, a selective service card for someone named William Joseph. There's a faded business card for a dentist by the name of Gus Derleth. Somebody went through it before it was found, or these guys went through it before it was found. There's a child's sandal in there. There's a not very expensive or fancy looking ring, maybe an engagement ring or something like that. There is a cassette tape. And there's a couple of Zippo lighters.
All right, well, we can always use some Zippos. I'll grab those and flip them and see if I smell lighter fluid.
Give me a luck roll, please. And it is so 15. Yes. One of the lighters you can smell has the faint odor of lighter fluid to it.
All right, I'll stick that one in my right pocket and the other one in my left pocket.
Okay. Alrighty. So while he's doing that, Yang, you're looking at the lake, making a decision about not going south. Anything else you guys doing?
Yeah, I want to check the map. I mean, there's got to be like if we follow a road to get out of here, or what seems like the quickest way.
Yeah, and I'd like to grab that cassette tape as well before going over there to where Eddie is.
Okay, you got that. Give me a navigation roll for Steckler, please. You have a 10% navigate. Okay. This is a big map. It's a big map. There's lines all over it.
45.
No idea. You are here, and then there's lines, and there's a lake, and
hey Jimmy, what do you make of this map?
I'll take a look. How about you take a look at this? I'll hold out the cassette tape by the bottom right corner.
All right. And Eddie will.
And Jimmy, look
So
at
what?
that.
All right. What is Eddie doing with the tape? I mean, you're looking at it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, just seeing if it's like somebody left their Def Leppard cassette tape at the ranger station, or if it looks like it's something, like government journal log type thing. And then he'll take a look over at the Motorola and see if there's a cassette player attached.
All right. So the cassette tape is just it's opaque label, orange or opaque body, red label. You've seen these before. They're Kmart brand. The radio does not have a cassette player attached to it. What does Eddie wish to do with it now? Dooms, give me a navigation roll, please.
All righty.
So Eddie would, well, first of all, the radio, is that like a Motorola handset, or is this more like a desk set with a giant microphone? You have to.
It is a desk set with a microphone with a button you push on the base of the microphone to talk.
He will slowly scroll through the frequencies to see if anybody's broadcasting anything while Jimmy's doing his thing.
Electronics roll, please. $15. All right. You stop when you hear loud and clear a voice you've heard before. Roger that, control. Subjects Steckler Andrews have moved to grid 371. Body variance count is currently at 404. Say again. Awaiting orders. Over. A burst of static. Copy that. Do not approach grid square until ordered.
Eddie will say, "Shit, they know where we are."
Give
Let's
me
see
a
if
luck
I
roll
know
for
where
Eddie,
we are.
please.
Oof. 78.
78. And your luck is 45. There's a burst of static. And then a voice comes from the radio. Good afternoon, Mr. Steckler. I'm assuming Mr. Andrews is with you. You're in grave danger, both of you. Why don't you remain exactly where you are and let us come and help you? What do you guys do?
I never made that navigation roll.
Make
with
that
the
navigation
map.
roll. Yeah.
Hopefully this turns out okay. It's a 4.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The other side of this fence, there's a 3/4 mile run, and you're back out to that county road. You guys are basically like, you kind of walk your fingers that way. You are about 15 miles from that service road that you came down. You're at the proper entrance to the park where this is. As you're measuring that, you hear that out of the radio.
All right, I suppose I'll walk over to the radio.
We're waiting
this
for
is
your
Andrews.
response. Mr. Andrews.
Yeah.
Well, This is a rather dire predicament that has occurred. Very regrettable situation. We're going to need you and Mr. Steckler to remain exactly where you are. If you're scared, if you're worried, particularly if you've approached Lake Obrid, we want you to simply repeat, I do not recognize the bodies in the water. Can you do that for me, Mr. Andrews?
Yeah, well, you know my name. Who are you?
I'm someone who wants to help you, Mr. Andrews.
Yeah, well,
Aren't you
someone who
tired?
wants to
Don't you
help me
think you've
doesn't
seen
help
far
me.
too much?
Oh, no, you tell me. I think my eyes are open for the first time in a while.
Mr. Andrews, you're in a situation that you can't possibly comprehend without some assistance. This is rather hopeless, Mr. Andrews. Mr. Steckler, if you're still there. Of course, if despair is overcoming you and you find it necessary to take the short and easy way out, we'll understand.
You
Eddie
won't
is
even give me your name.
All in good time, Mr. Andrews. So what would you like to do? Would you like to remain there so we can send someone to help you?
I don't think I'll be doing that.
Okay, what is Eddie doing while this is going on?
He is going to mime running to Jimmy. Like, let's get the heck out of here.
Okay. There's a pause for a few minutes. You look over and you see you see Steckler.
Yeah, I'll nod over to him.
Okay.
Hey, Steckler, there's a volume button on that thing, man. Turn that off.
Yeah.
I don't
Steckler-
advise you do that, Mr. Click. So you shut it down.
Yeah. And Eddie will say, it's weird, man. I wasn't even holding down the microphone button.
You think in retrospect you may have actually been. Just like you reached over and picked up the stem and maybe your wrist was pushing on it. Just bad luck.
He's not going to admit that.
No, I know that. That's if you make it out of this, that's going to haunt you.
All right, man, let's get out of here quick.
Yeah, let's
All
go.
that's over there. You see on the map?
I'll follow you.
All right, I'll take one last glance at that map, try to commit that to memory, and head out.
Okay. Anytime you want to reference that map for a navigation roll, I will have you make an idea roll, okay?
All right.
That'll be basically you trying to memorize. All right. So you basically start you leave the cabin and you're picking a direction. Where do you want to go? You have the gate right in front of you. I'm sorry, not the gate, the fence. They have punched fence posts down through the asphalt. So this is not a gate. Where you going?
All right, I'm sorry. I missed 1 second of it. My earbud fell out, and I think it
That's
was
okay.
the most important second of it that I missed.
All right. Basically, which direction are you going to go? Because straight ahead, like up the driveway that comes into this part of the park, is cut off. There's a 10-foot high fence. It's not a gate. It is a fence, and the steel fence posts are punched right down through the asphalt.
Right, and it's closed off.
Yes. I mean, it's not unclimbable. There's just also concertina at the top of it.
Right. I'll look over at Steckler and look back at the fence. Look over at Steckler. Look back at the fence. Do I think he'll be able to make it over it? Maybe.
Let's see.
How insulting.
I mean, you know, he doesn't have, his arms aren't that noodly. He's let's see, he's strength 11. You're strength 11. Yeah, he's about as fit as you are.
All right. I mean, he's like got a forearm and stuff. It's not just this thing that all melds into this hand.
not like
shoulder
to wrist, like he was drawn by an 8-year-old.
Right. That's just what I'm making sure of, because I've encountered that. All right, man, we got to hop the fence. Hope you done that recently.
It's been a while, but let me check something on the fence first. So Eddie will look for something like a stick, and using his electronics or electrical repair knowledge, he will sort of like throw the stick at the fence in such a way to make sure it's not electrified.
Give me an electrical repair roll.
18.
It does not spark or anything when you throw it.
Okay. All right, let's go, man.
All right. Are you guys climbing side by side, or is one of you going over first?
Yeah, I'm running and jumping onto it and hopping over it. It's one of my specialties. And then we'll see what happens with him.
Okay, give me a climbing roll. Take care, Kabuki. Enjoy your movie, dear. Thank you for hanging out.
All righty then. Here we go.
Yeah, you make it. You make it up to the concertina. It's sharp and dangerous looking. Do you want to try and climb over it?
Yeah. So, what's the layout of it?
It's got those extensions that kind of, periodically hold loops of concertina. They're spaced about 10 feet apart. The concertina itself is about a foot in diameter.
Can we use my fireplace poker to sort of pull the concertina wire like down so that it's like stretched out, so it's not just flopping around all over up top, like, so he could sort of like put his, like, avoid it, climb over it without touching it, if you understand what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying. You're trying to use the poker to push or otherwise move the concertina out of the way. You can try. You can climb up there and try.
Okay. Eddie will try, and I assume the poker has one of those little hooks on it.
Yeah,
like they do, and he'll try to like pull it down and pin it to the fence so that Jimmy can try to get over.
And this is steel concertina that's designed to be fairly sturdy. You kind of pull it down a few inches. You've sort of made it a little bit less horrible to try and climb over for him.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not like you just opened up a section that is nice and convenient and person sized to climb over.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I'm gonna have to go for it. I'm gonna try to be as careful as possible. If it looks like it makes more sense to try to sort of climb up and sort of straddle the fence and then jump over it,
Mhm.
to the outside and land without like breaking my ankles and stuff, I would that would probably be my approach.
Okay. Give me a climbing roll. Give me another climbing roll as you're trying to do that. 58, and your climbing
It's
is
89.
89. So, yeah, getting up there and swinging your leg over is not a problem. You are going to take 2 points of damage. You do there's just no avoiding catching on some of the prongs on the concertina. So you gash your leg pretty bad, but you do get over and work your way down.
Well better than it could have been.
Yes, far better than it could have been. All right. Yang,
All right. Well, he'll try to do the same thing, basically.
give me a climb roll.
All right, this is gonna be bad. Oh my god, 23.
23. So you make it all the way up to the top. I mean, when you were a kid climbing over a chain link fence, that was no thing, right? That's how you got your football from the other side of the playground when you didn't want to walk 3/4 of a mile to circle around the perimeter fence. It's not an unusual thing for you to have done. So now that you're at the top, you're not sure how you're going to use that poker and climb over at the same time. So you're going to take a penalty to your climbing roll here.
Well, can I sort of use the poker, still trying to pin the concertina wire, but he'll sort of jam it through the openings in the fence so that it's like fixed in place, and he'll leave it.
Well, that's just another climb roll.
Okay, well.
Hey, you could roll an 01 and take even less damage than Dooms did.
All right. Well, I don't see that happening. Watch him fall and crack his neck here. Yeah, 93.
93. Okay, so you swing one leg over, and your patent leather loafer that you wear to work slips on one of the chain links in the fence. You catch yourself. There is a horrible cutting sensation across the front of your thigh. You take you are going to take some not inconsiderable damage here. So let's see.
Ugh.
This is basically like getting cut open by, like, if someone took an inactive chainsaw and slammed it into your leg and dragged it. So you are going to take a d6 plus 1. So 5 hit points you lose.
Oh.
Oof.
The front of your trousers are stained red. You are dizzy. You are in a terrific amount of pain right now. Give me a luck roll as you do this.
All right. 31.
All right. You managed to not let go of the top of the fence, despite the fact that you're in a lot of pain. You don't even scream. Dooms, I mean, Eddie just, let's see. Yeah, that was 5. Eddie literally over a third of Eddie's life force, just like you hear it dripping like raindrops splattering on the ground as he's up there, and you look up and Eddie's face is just a rictus of horrible pain.
All right, but he's free of the wire.
Yes,
and he's just hanging onto the fence.
Yeah, he's hanging on the fence. He swings his other leg over. The front panel of his left trouser leg is ripped open, and it's just give me a sand roll. That is a lot of blood. That is a
Right.
lot of blood.
Which one of us?
That is going to be for Dooms. You're not looking at your leg right now. You're hanging on to the fence. 98. So yeah, you're going to lose a point of sand, because that is like Friday the 13th up there. That is a Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, that is like when Johnny Depp got pulled into the waterbed in A Nightmare on Elm Street levels of bad.
Right. Nonetheless, given that I have some special training and have been through similar things, I'm gonna try to grab onto him. Drop down, man, drop down.
Yeah,
Let go.
when he's low enough to not kill himself, he will drop down.
Okay. So what is Andrews going to do here?
I'm gonna lay him on the ground. Don't move, man. Don't move. I'm gonna put I'm gonna take my belt off, and hey, this is gonna hurt. Keep your mouth shut. Take the pain. And I'll tie it around, I guess, his upper thigh or whatever, and cinch it real tight to try to stop the bleeding.
Okay, give me a first aid roll then.
All right. Come on, man. And I had a good first aid too. I missed it by 14.
You missed it by 14. Okay. You think you've got you think maybe you've got it cinched. You're not 100% sure. So yeah, that's that'll you think maybe that'll do. You guys got 3/4 of a mile out to the county road. You're about 7 or 8 miles up, maybe a little more, from the dirt road that you guys went down, and they might have an idea where you're at. So Eddie, you're in terrific pain. What are you guys gonna do?
Can I grab this guy up and fireman carry him? I've got a size 17 and a strength 11.
What is Eddie's size? Let's see. Eddie is size 14. Yeah, you can you can shoulder him and try and carry him.
Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna try to do that. It don't look like you can walk, man.
I don't know. Maybe we can make like some kind of a crutch or something. Just get a little bit away from here, and we'll see.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna pick you up. All right.
All right.
Hurt.
Oh man. Oh, my rear. Oh.
Okay. It is the front of your leg that is that is cut open, not your buttocks.
Oh, my thigh. Oh.
All right. So you guys are hobbling, however you're perambulating along. It is getting later in the afternoon. 3/4 of a mile, never felt so far. You've got to stop periodically and rest, just like put Eddie down.
Yeah, I'll like every one of those types of scenarios. I'll lean down on my knees and try to get plenty of oxygen and stuff and stretch out a bit before picking him up again.
Alrighty. You move along the road. Eventually, the road begins to rise, and there is a shorter fence. This is an actual rolling gate that looks like it is proper to it's part of the park's perimeter. and you see one of
Right.
those, it's the standard, national park. It's that weird sort of rhomboid shape that national park signs are, right at the front there.
Right.
You
So
can see it.
this rolling gate, there's no control panel or anything like that next to it that would cause it to roll open. Is it locked with chain link? Does it look like I can just push it aside?
It's just got a little chain and a master lock on it.
All right, Eddie, man, you think you can do your work on the ground?
Yeah, let me see what I can do. And
I'm
he
put
will.
you down.
It's all right. He'll try to pick it.
Give me a lockpick roll for Eddie, please.
Oh, no, 76, no good.
Yeah, you kind of grope around your clothes. You don't really have anything that can kind of do this. It's a 6-foot fence. It's not like the difference between a 10-foot the difference between a 10-foot fence and a 6-foot fence is night and day. Someone who is not me has attempted to climb both. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is there more concertina wire up there?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is not barbed wired off.
Can you walk, man?
I'll try, or we could try this, and he'll hold up his axe, and maybe we could sort of try to knock it off.
And maybe that poker you got there.
I think he left the poker back in the other fence.
Yeah, you left the poker back at the top of the fence.
All right, I'll try to climb it.
I'll stay on this side until he gets over or not. Maybe I can at least try to break a fall.
Because of Eddie's injuries, even though it's only a 6-foot fence, gonna need a climbing roll for Eddie.
All right. Oh yeah.
Hey.
5. Yeah, motivated by not wanting to go insane, bleed to death, or be captured by black helicopters, you find climbing over the fence pretty easy. Eddie, you come to rest on the ground. Your left foot is pretty numb. It feels kind of stiff, a little bit wooden, but it doesn't really hurt anymore. Dooms, Andrews hasn't taken any significant leg injuries, so you can just vault right over. And it's
I'll
like
slide over that thing.
Yeah, it's like a 25-yard run up the highway.
Come on, man. Grab around my neck.
Let's go.
All right, so you two begin hobbling up the road. There is sitting maybe a couple 100 yards up the highway, there is a black Ford Econoline van. It is sitting catty-cornered so that it could block both lanes of traffic. I'm gonna need, let's see, which one of you guys would like to make a luck roll here?
Go for it, man.
Who's got the higher luck? I think
I got 45.
Steckler. No, Steckler's luck. Oh, that's idea. Andrew's luck is.
I'm 45.
You're 45. Okay, so
they're both 45. All right, go for it.
Hey. I've been getting 98s and stuff, man.
Well, that means you're due.
Yeah. Hey. What do you know?
34. Okay. You do see someone. It's someone in a suit, but he is literally leaning on the van, not looking in your direction at all.
So he's outside the van,
He's outside the van, not facing your direction. He picks his teeth a little bit with his thumbnail and turns and walks out of sight. Basically, the van is between you and him. He cannot see you now.
Oh.
You think you can sneak up there and do your thing with the knife?
I'm going for it, man.
Go for it. You want me to make a distraction?
Nah, I don't want you dying.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'll try to sort of hunch down to remain out of sight, and kind of go up there quickly, but also trying to be quiet. I'll watch the ground as I go, hoping not to step on a branch or something like that.
Okay, so Andrews, you're using let's see. That's going to be a sneak. I'm going to give you some bonuses because he doesn't have line of sight and the van is in the way. Go ahead and roll. Give me a sneak roll.
Yeah. Hey, 14.
14. Okay. You make it almost parallel to the van.
All right, can I slip up underneath it? Is it high enough off the ground that I can fit between the undercarriage and the soil?
Well, I mean, the van is in the middle of the road.
Right,
And
between the
it's
undercarriage
asphalt.
and the asphalt.
Yeah,
Right.
between the undercarriage
Thank
and the
you.
asphalt. I mean, it's a Ford Econoline van that's basically built on like an F-250 chassis. So, yeah, you can wiggle under there, you think, but it might not be quiet when you do.
All right. So I'm gonna forego that. I was hoping it had like 35-inch tires or something on it.
No, it's sure. And it's not Bigfoot 3. You can't just walk under there and just duck a little bit for the for the transaxle. Sorry.
Are the windows tinted black, or can
Yes, they
I?
are. They are tinted black.
All right. Well, I think that he went around clockwise, so I'm gonna try to sneak around clockwise, which I guess would mean in front of the van, hunch down
Yes.
low enough that I'm barely looking over the edge of the hood.
All right. Okay, so you're going that way. At this point, you know what? Give me one more sneak roll. No bonuses. You're just taking the flat sneak movement here because you're right up on him.
This is not going to work out that well. Damn, 14, and I have a 10.
I know. He's he kind of, he's got a matchstick in his mouth or something. He holds up his hand, reaches inside his vest and says, "Stop right there, sir. Put your hands where I can see them." That's what he's doing. What are you doing? We're basically in melee at this point. He's got, black aviator sunglasses, two-piece suit, little curly wire earpiece going in, the works.
Yeah, I'm going to lunge forward and put that knife in his chest.
Okay, so we're going to go with, let's see, your dex is 14. You're definitely as fast as he is. So go ahead and make your attack.
Ugh. So is this a fist punch? Is that what we decided last time?
I think last time, yeah, we decided this was fist/punch, but you get an impale attack on a successful stab because you have a survival knife. And those knives that were popular
right.
everywhere. You buy those damn things. Back me up here, Dooms Yang. You remember seeing
Oh,
those
yeah.
like in blister packs at the checkout in Kmart?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
They were everywhere.
Dude, I
Rambo?
bought one when I was like 10 years old, sharp and all, fishing line in the handle and all that at the dollar store on South OBT. Know?
Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. They would start to rust as soon as you took it out of that plastic, that plastic blister pack. Total trash.
My only question is, people must have been buying them, or else they wouldn't have kept them there. So what did people think they needed those things for?
Rambo had one, and look how well he did.
I guess
everybody had those things.
Like across the street was the Army Navy surplus or whatever, and you could go in there and buy a shuriken and all manner of stupid stuff.
Oh yeah. I remember reading an article in the Orlando Sentinel back then. This was well before 9/11. And they were talking about the rising problem with people carrying like forbidden things onto airplanes. And they stopped. I was reading it. It's like they stopped a 62-year-old woman who had one of those in her purse, like this forearm length Rambo knife. And there's this grandmother is carrying one in her purse, and she's like, "Well, that's my Rambo knife." It certainly is.
Right.
All right. So make that attack roll.
Negatory.
All right. So you swing at him. He's falling backwards. He is drawing a weapon.
Of course he is.
And he swings the butt of it at you, and oof, 4 points of damage. He clocks you across the face as you lunge in to stab him. And he is yelling at you, "Drop your weapon, put your hands up." What is Eddie doing at this point?
Am I close enough to throw the axe at him?
Well, he did tell you to wait. So you did not tell me if you were approaching. So
no, I just don't know how far we are from that car. Like, is it?
You're like a good 4 or 5 rounds of movement away from it, unless you run, and then it's a couple of rounds.
Yeah, no. I think okay. Can I pick up a rock and throw it at the guy?
You can't see the guy. They're on the other side of the van from you.
I will pick up a rock and I will throw it at the van in order to distract the guy. Like, I'll try to break one of the windows.
All right. I tell you what, it's no big feat to just throw a rock and hit something the size of an Econoline van, even for Noodle Arm Steckler here. Give me a luck roll.
Oh, 35.
35. Okay. He hesitates ever so slightly. Dooms, you hear a clunk of something hitting the side of the van. He kind of glances in that direction, and that gives you enough room to get close enough, but can you act on it? Roll the attack.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try to put it through the top of his right shoulder.
Okay.
Come on now. Man, missed by 6.
All right. You swing that at him between the sound of the rock and you. He's kind of looking back and forth, and he has made a tactical decision. Damn it. Did not mean to roll silently there. And I also didn't mean to. All right, let's do that again. Boom. Okay, that was just enough of a distraction that the bullet, the gun goes off very near to you. Like you duck in under him, and Eddie, you hear the gunshot echo, So what are you guys doing now? Eddie, we'll you know what, let's start with Andrew's higher decks. I'm guessing you're gonna try and shank this dude again.
Yeah, I mean, that's really all I got.
All right. How about Eddie?
I guess he's going to try to move move a little closer, but stay concealed. So like move up behind a tree or a rock or something.
All right.
If he can.
So you're just moving along the shoulder of the road through some trees. Okay. All right, Dooms, make your attack.
God.
Oh man.
83. That's a miss. He is all right. He's acting in the moment. Whoops. Did not mean to roll 3d10. Let's try that again. Boom. He misses.
Whoa.
Okay. Eddie covers another 8 yards or so. So at this point, you're about a third of the way there. Dooms, I'm guessing you're going to try and stab.
Yeah, it's either that or hey, look, squirrel. And I don't think the latter is going to work.
All right, roll it.
Oh man.
Man, I cannot get a break.
All right. So you lunge at him and stumble forward. The knife clatters out of your hand, and he leaps on you and pinions your arms behind you. He has got you. We're going to do a strength versus strength. And let's see, what is Doom's? Well, he is trying to pinion your arms behind you. I'm going to give him, say, let's see, he needs a 45 or better to get your arms behind you. 47. All right, you're still struggling. He's like, don't make it hard on yourself. Surrender. We're gonna get you the help you need. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. All right, Eddie, you hear all this going on.
How far away is he now?
You are 3 rounds of movement at normal, or you can be there in the next round if you just take off, just dead ass running.
He will do that.
All right. So that's what you're doing in this round. He is immediately aware that someone is coming towards him. But Dooms, what do you want to do? Because he was not able to pinion your hands behind you.
All right, real quick, is the knife near me to where I can reach out to it?
Give me a luck roll.
Grab it.
We'll see how far it was.
I believe that's a 45. I can't hit. Maybe I can luck. Nope.
No, it's skidded under the van. But if you want to break free and try to swing on him, first give me an opposed roll. You're going to need a 55 or better, which given your rolls may actually work for you.
No, because I just changed dice, so it's not going to work.
Oh no.
Hey, 95.
95. All right. So yeah, you wrench your fist free and you can punch him if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. 34. You clock him, so you're going to do a D3 plus damage bonus, which is none. So give me a D6. 3. Okay,
Nice.
yeah, you land it square on his jaw. He staggers and he's basically kind of rocked to the side, lets you go. And Eddie, you are right there. He looks up, sees you running forward with the axe, and is holding up his hand in defense, saying, "You need help. You don't recognize the bodies in the water. Think, use your mind." What are you doing?
Eddie is going to go full Jack Torrance from The Shining on him.
Right. Give me we're going to treat this as a fist punch roll with the axe.
30.
Sweet.
Your base is 50. You hit him with the axe. So I'm gonna see real quick. This is one of those things that Call of Cthulhu is not a combat heavy game. For those of you out there who are a little bit like, oh, this is kind of strange. Yeah, it's not. If combat happens, generally speaking, things have gone so bad that it's not let's see, it's not viable anymore. So 1d6 plus 1 for a hatchet. 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. 1d6 plus 1. 2.
All right,
lame.
2. Yeah, so you kind of catch him with the flat of the axe off his head. He staggers back. And let's see, I'm going to make a luck roll for him because he was holding his firearm in one hand. 45. Yeah, he's swinging the gun around, but you'll act first, Dooms.
All right. Is it reasonable to sort of scramble along the ground and grab that knife now?
It's under the van. You've lost
Oh.
it. So
okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you can go after him with your bare hands.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to jump up and grab the hand holding his sidearm.
Okay, go ahead and give me that's a grapple roll.
Yes. Damn, 40.
40, and your Andrews' grapple.
It's 25.
It's 25. Okay, yeah. So you just kind of lunge at him. He, and yes, I made a hit and roll on purpose. Is still trying to take you both of you down. He is going to pivot because Eddie has a weapon and fires on Eddie. Eddie, I'm afraid you are struck. And that from that government issue 40 cal is another 4 points of damage to Eddie.
Okay, he's got 5.
Okay, Eddie, that horrible kiss there, that really hurts. So yeah, you're shot. You stagger back. His particular firearm does not have an impale. So yeah, just bullet goes in. There's a spray of blood. Eddie, it's your turn to act.
He's when he gets hit, he just yells out "mother effer," and then he swings that axe again.
But knowing Steckler, he probably actually says effer.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
or begins to tell you about the goings on IRC.
And it's 89. It could be IRC. Go ahead.
Yes.
18.
You hit him. D6 plus 1.
All right.
Ooh.
6. Let's see. 3 and 2. All right. You hit him with the axe somewhere in like the head neck area. There's an arterial spray. He reaches up and just his eyes kind of flicker a little bit, and he's like face down on the pavement. He's twitching a little bit, but he's not too much longer for this world. You both hear.
All right, checking for keys, man.
Yes, he does have keys in his pants pocket.
Eddie will get the gun, and he'll say to Jimmy, "If he's got a wallet, grab that too."
I got to get my knife, man.
You're gonna have to. That luck roll was terrible. The knife is not reachable from anywhere. You're gonna have to spend a couple rounds crawling under the car to get it, or wait for him to move the van to get it. But there's a car coming up the road towards you guys.
Well, we got to hop in and go. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me that axe, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I'll drive.
All right.
If Jimmy didn't pick up the gun, I will pick up the gun.
Okay, so you guys are grabbing the gun. You can see there's a couple of there's a Capri Classic and a Crown Vic about a quarter of a mile up the highway. They are picking up speed. Dooms, give me a drive roll, because you are
okay.
actually.
So
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No,
they're coming toward us up highway.
They
as
are
far as
coming towards you.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's. I mean, I got an Econo line. It might roll, but. All right. What would you like me to do?
Let's see. This is going to be a drive auto roll, because you are actively trying to get away from them before they can kind of realize what's going on.
Sure thing.
You know, 50% chance.
Seatbelt, man.
All right,
58.
58. So it kind of takes you a minute. They begin to accelerate before you can fully get going. I'm going to make a drive roll for one of them, because there is an agent in the road, which does not cause a problem for the one, and for the other one, a 10. Yeah, so they I'm going to make an idea roll for one of them. Okay, one of them stops. The Crown Vic stops. You're not sure why, but they are now in pursuit of you. There's a radio in the car, and it crackles to life. Mr. Steckler.
In our vehicle? Yeah.
Yeah, in your vehicle. Mr. Steckler, Mr. Andrews, stop right now.
Eddie's going to turn that off.
Okay.
Jimmy's going to sort of floor it, I suppose.
Okay. So, Jimmy, you sort of floor it.
We're on a mission from God.
You pass a highway sign. It's got like a maybe a couple of black plastic trash bags have been put over it, but it's also got that rhomboid shape to it. So it just kind of flashes through your head, Dooms, that probably indicates that you basically that whoever this is, they invented some reason to close the park, and they've like covered up all the signage so nobody will go there. So you are barreling along with this vehicle in pursuit. Dooms, give me a luck roll.
All righty. Hey, I made it.
So 18. You hold your breath as you blow through an intersection. You know, where the state road, the state road that you're on, and the county road that crosses it does not have a log-filled semi truck that just happens to be dawdling through it. as you are going faster and faster and faster and faster. And the car behind you, they're keeping up with you.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
All right. You drive on with these guys in pursuit of you. Eventually, you top a rise. You're not sure if they're highway patrol, if they're county sheriff, whatever. They're arranged across the road, maybe a half mile in front of you. Strobes are going. You can see they've got the hats, the mirrored sunglasses. They're all crouched around the cars. This vehicle's behind you, honking its horn. I'm going to give him a drive roll.
We must be in Virginia now.
Let's see. Drive auto. Yeah, give me a drive auto for Andrews.
All right. Guy.
All right. You feel the whole van shift and shudder. It tips over and lands on its side.
This would be driver's side?
Passenger side.
No big deal.
Now I know that Eddie said he was putting his seatbelt on. At least I think, Yang, you said, yeah?
Yep.
All right. So Eddie takes a point of damage. Dooms, I don't think you said whether or not you were.
No, all I did was suggested that he put his seatbelt on.
Okay.
Which I kind of took to mean that I was buckled in, but I didn't.
Okay.
Say
No,
it
I mean,
explicitly.
if that's it, that's it. You take a point of damage as you're slung around. You're kind of both stunned. And as you're lying there, you're looking out the window of which is now vertical, of the van. You can hear footsteps. You see legs. There's people spread around you in a semicircle. You hear repeated thuds from probably a police baton. Glass is raining down on you. This is it. What are you guys going to do? This is probably your last action before they're in the car on top of you.
Nice knowing you, Eddie.
Who had the gun?
Eddie does.
You.
Well, he's gonna take somebody out.
All right, Eddie.
That's
Eddie's
spirit.
shooting. Give me a roll.
Oh.
Boom! You just your bullet just goes zing. You hear shouts. You hear people scrambling back, and that's the last thing either one of you hear. You hear somebody yell. You hear somebody yelling, "No, no, 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 no!" And then pops and cracks and burning sensations, and then it just stops. Whatever it was in the water, you'll never find out. But as far as anything else, well, that's one from the files of Delta Green. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for playing. I appreciate it. I
appreciate the game.
Yeah, thanks. Apologies to Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, sorry. Well, I mean, it wasn't going to end well anyway. But thank you, everyone. Now, my players deserve to know what was going on. Does anyone else out there want to know? Follow me on social media. Follow me over on X at @A_Dungeon Delver. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel right here at the Dungeon Delver. We will be back next Friday, everyone. We will be back to some good old fashioned Gamma World where our horrors are just radioactive and robotic. So, oh, look at all those people out there that definitely want to know. Well, Yang's already got his cosplay on. So, oh, poor Alan just wants to go home. All right. For those of you who are really interested, check out. There's a great video put out by a guy called the Volgun, and it is simply titled "You Do Not Recognize the Bodies in the Water." He does a much better job than I could. I really wanted to use some of the elements from his video in the live stream, but I didn't think that would be fair. So go check out his video. You will get probably a more horrifying and better put together description than my game was. But Damien wants to know what would happen if they got in a helicopter. They might have been shown the bodies in the water. Who knows? But we're going to do this again next year with my excellent group of investigators. So Yang, Dooms, thank you so much for being here tonight. Everybody, get on out of here. Go raid your kids' candy bags. Tell them that the popcorn balls, you don't know where those came from. Just give those to mom and dad. So
they do not recognize the popcorn balls in the bag.
You do not recognize the popcorn balls in the bag, exactly. And I do want to point out, if anyone hasn't, you have 40 more minutes to sign up, join the Patreon, or join as a channel member for a chance to win a replica wood grain OD&D set, which includes a replica of chainmail. This has got hobbits and ents and balrogs, not halflings and treants and baylors. This has got percent in lyre. It has the original Greg Bell borrowed from Doctor Strange cover art on it. So please, one and all, if you want a chance to win one of these during the holiday drawing, sign up and stay signed up through the end of December, because on Christmas night, we're going to have the drawing for 4 lucky winners. You've got about, like I said, about a half an hour now, about 40 minutes to get in and get signed up. I want to thank, again, all my players tonight. And I want to thank St. Cuthbert, Great Old Ones channel, Brendan Keene, Michael Dale, Dying Breed, and Robert Phillips for the super chats. William Shakespeareberg, thank you very much for becoming a member, and bon chance to you. I wish I had something clever to say about owl bears, guys. I don't. Thanks for making another wonderful Halloween. And now, without further ado, we wrap up. Here is the Owl Bear song. Peace. Good night. Love you all.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around. Some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle, way off course? Naked as a toad, all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.